Hi, welcome to Wicked Teen. I'm Hannah, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Larson and Reed, and today we're going to be talking about the things that are awesome in teen life.
As they depart, this
So
is
yeah, right off the bat, we're going to be talking to a Boston Marathon runner, Jackie, who is here with us via Skype.
Hi.
Hi, Dan.
Hello, I'm doing good.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, what was your training process to begin working for the marathon?
Well, in order to do the marathon, I had to have a qualifying time. So I've run one so I pretty much did the same sort of training and added in some hills because I heard the Boston hills can be kind of scary.
Definitely.
That's good. So which marathon did you run to qualify for this one?
I did the Cincinnati Flying Pig marathon last year.
Cool.
What was your time that made you qualify?
I got 3 hours and 28 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
I believe the qualifying time for women 18 to 40 is 3 hours and 35 minutes. So I just made it.
Oh,
Wow.
well, congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
So I have to ask, what do you love about marathon running? What compels you especially to run the Boston Marathon of all marathons?
Well, the Boston Marathon just has such a good name to it. So if I qualified, I figured I might as well, I need to do it. And it has such a long history. I guess this is the 117th year. Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard there's a lot of fun people along the way watching.
Definitely, definitely. So how long have you been training for this specific marathon?
I'd say for about 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there a build-up? Do you do a couple miles and then the next week do more?
Yeah, so definitely there's a progression as you get farther in the training. And then the last week or so, I've kind of tapered down, so kind of rest. So hopefully my legs are ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be good.
What's the hardest thing about running in a marathon? I'm no marathon runner, and I can imagine the simple answer might just be the running, but is there, I don't know, I want to hear it from someone who actually runs marathon. What's the hardest thing in a marathon?
Well, I think it's for me at least, when I got to the point of maybe 16 miles, your body starts to feel a little tired. So I think how you need to refuel a little bit. And that's when those little goos or those little chomps work really well to give yourself a boost of energy, which you really need.
Right.
So I think that's pretty difficult. But I like all the water and Gatorade they give. That always.
Yeah, of course.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so does anyone kind of think you're insane for doing this? Because it is a very long race.
Yes, I think, and people are man, how can you do that? What do you think about? And I don't really even know what to say to them. I know it's kind of crazy, but I mean, there are I think tons of people running at 27,000 or something. So there's a lot of crazy people out there.
Is there anything that pushes you to really try and do a marathon? Because I know I certainly couldn't motivate myself to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a combination of a few things. It's kind of in my blood. I think I just love it for some reason. And also having a good playlist is clutch for me. Some good music to go to.
Of course.
That's motivating to kind of keep going. And there's just going to be so many people out there that's really motivating to just, why not? If they're all going that far, I'm going to do it too.
I realize a large part of a marathon is actually finishing the marathon. Do you kind of, during a marathon, do you actually think about what place you might be in or where you stand in relation with other people, or is it all about just kind of jogging to the end?
Yeah, I think my goal for this one is really just going to be to finish. Not really have a time goal, because I don't want to, be too preoccupied by that I just miss out on the whole experience. So
right.
I honestly don't even have a time goal. I'm just going to run it.
Nice, nice.
Let's go just have fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. You said you have a playlist. What are your top songs on there?
Well, I went to the top 40 on the radio. So I got a good mix of some Katy Perry, some
course.
Fall Out Boy, some Drake, you know, a little bit of everything to change up my mood as I run.
There we go.
That's good.
It's always good. I'm gonna guess you've been in Boston a while, for at least a couple days since the race is tomorrow. What do you think of the city?
Oh, I really like the city. It's kind of like dominated by a lot of runners, I can tell, because all the restaurants seem to be kind of crowded.
Yeah.
But I did get a chance to go down like Newberry Street and do some shopping.
Nice.
That's always fun.
And we've just kind of hung out, gone to some of the different suburbs.
Nice.
I've enjoyed it. It's a fun city. I wish I had longer.
Yeah.
It's a little
Come
colder.
back.
Definitely come back.
Yeah.
In like a 3-hour race, like you're just running for 3 hours straight. What goes through your head as you're running? Is it just like complete blank, just like timelessness, or like I can't imagine just being inside my own head among a bunch of other silent runners for 3 hours, just trying to continue running, just getting to the end.
Right. Well, I mean, at least I have my playlist. And also, my mom told me that she's like a few spots to look for. So I think that'll be like in my head trying to like find her.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Nice.
part of it is just, I think my brain does shut off, which is kind of weird, but I think it does. So I don't really know what I'm going to like think about, but just kind of enjoy it. And I heard that it's a kind of a scenic route, or at least parts of it. So it'll be
Yeah,
neat
it
to
is
like get
Absolutely.
to see
Yeah.
Austin.
more of the area around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. When exactly
Yeah.
did you start running? Did you start like in high school for cross country or something?
So I ran in high school for cross country, and then in college I just ran like for fun. I didn't run for school. And then I just kind of like in senior year in college was like, oh, I'm going to try a marathon. And now I'm in dental school it's my first year. And I said, okay, I'm going to do the Boston one this year.
So thank you for coming out and talking to us. It's really nice of you to do that, and good luck tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good luck.
absolutely.
We're rooting for you.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I enjoyed talking to you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Have fun tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. I'll try.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. It's always interesting to hear about stuff that you don't necessarily do all the time. Because
Right.
I'm definitely not a runner.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's cool talking to someone that does that. Definitely
Yeah.
is very cool talking to someone that can run marathons.
It's interesting what you talked to her about, like what was going through her mind. Like
Yeah, I can
you would
imagine,
think,
like-
oh, 3 hours, you know, what's going on? Yeah.
I can't imagine just running for 3 hours just thinking about nothing, but I suppose music does help.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, we are going to take a break. When we come back, we will talk about more awesome stuff.